Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be talking about a tool, but not a lens, a camera, a tripod, a mic, or anything like that. It's a tool that we all have before we've even picked up our first camera. I'm talking about your gut feeling. Now before you roll your eyes and switch off, hear me out, because this is something that can really boost your photography in the long term if you take the right approach. I'm sure we've heard all about gut feeling. You have a good gut feeling and a bad gut feeling about a particular situation. So for example, you can have a bad gut feeling about a particular alleyway that you want to walk down at night. You can have a good gut feeling about someone you've just met. You don't know why, but your intuition tells you that there's something good about that person and you should go on that meetup or date or whatever. When it comes to photography, your gut feeling is incredibly important. Now, when you first start to shoot, you don't really have a developed gut feeling about taking photos. Instead, you're working with a more analytical and, let's just say, objective approach. So you're thinking, where is the good light? What settings am I in? What aperture shall I use? What shutter speed shall I use? Is that a good subject? Is that a good composition? Do I need to be closer, further away, wider, tighter? What lens shall I use? There are so many questions going around in your mind that your gut feeling doesn't really kick in. And it's only until you start to become a little bit more proficient, let's just say, with these basics like your light composition, that's when you'll start to notice that for whatever reason that you don't know why, you want to take that shot. Or perhaps you're walking down the street, you see a reflection or a patch of light, and you can't categorically say why that caught your interest or why that's caught your attention, but it has. My biggest piece of advice to all photographers at all levels is to act on your gut feeling. If you're walking down the street and a patch of light catches your eye, or a particular subject, or whatever it is, if something piques your interest and you want to raise your camera and take a photo, do it. Because with digital cameras, you can take as many shots as you can. And okay, if you're shooting film and you're broke and you can't buy a lot of film, then that's a different discussion. But for most of us, getting a ton of photos is not really an issue. And I would much rather shoot first and think about everything later. Now, of course, it's counterintuitive when you first start because you want to think things through before you take the shot. But once you get over that stage, the thinking bit about your composition and your aperture and your shutter speed, all of that becomes kind of automatic. It's like, you know, when you're driving a car, if you want to reverse around the corner, you don't sit there and think, put the car into reverse, check left mirror, check right mirror. You do it subconsciously without thinking about it, which is why you can probably have a conversation whilst you're reversing a car. And the same with photography. As you're walking around, if something catches your eye, just go for it. Don't overthink it. Don't try to justify why you should or shouldn't be taking that shot. Go for it and deal with it later. And just like any tool, your gut feeling and your intuition gets better with time, as long as you trust it and you go for it. To summarize this very quick video, I'd imagine, one of the best tools that you have to help you with your photography is your gut feeling. Over time, it will get better. Over time, it will become more accurate as long as you trust it and as long as you keep using it. Don't overthink things. If you feel like you want to take the shot, just go for it, take it, deal with it later. And I can guarantee you that this approach will result in more photos, more keepers, and a faster progression, because you'll be shooting more and you'll be shooting more based on your eye and on how you feel, as opposed to objective set of rules that many people follow. I hope this video has made sense. As I've said, it's definitely a quick one, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode. Please let me know down below what you think of this. Do you shoot like this as well? If not, please explain why, and if yes, elaborate on why you shoot like this. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it for now. Thank you as ever, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. There is Aaron in his element. Oh yeah.
We had the real camera. Still shoot digital.
If you're finding this video useful and wish to support the channel, then one of the best ways to do so is to check out my little photography book. This book consists of everything I know about photography and everything I've learned over the last decade put into a concise and easy to understand format. Think of this as a photography course without the cost. It covers psychology, mistakes, lessons learned, lighting, composition, color, editing, workflow, and so much more. For more information, see the links in the description, and thank you for your support.